Once upon a time, in a bustling kingdom nestled amidst rolling hills and ancient forests, there lived a wise and contemplative king named Rajan. His days were filled with courtly affairs, diplomatic negotiations, and the constant hum of voices vying for his attention. Yet despite the grandeur of his palace and the richness of his life, Rajan felt a restlessness gnawing at his soul. One day, as the sun painted the sky in hues of gold and crimson, a revered monk named Kavi arrived at the palace gates. Kavi was known far and wide for his profound wisdom and his ability to see beyond the veil of mundane existence. The king, sensing an opportunity to quell the storm within him, invited Kavi into the palace. They sat in the tranquil courtyard, surrounded by fragrant blossoms and the soft rustle of leaves. Rajan poured out his heart to the monk, confessing his inner turmoil, the ceaseless chatter of his mind, the weight of responsibilities, and the elusive peace that eluded him. Kavi listened intently, his eyes crinkling with empathy. "Your Majesty," he said, "I propose an experiment, one that may lead you to the heart of silence." Intrigued, Rajan leaned forward. "Tell me, Venerable Kavi, what must I do?" 15 days of silence," Kavi replied. "Spend each day in solitude, away from the clamor of the court, away from the incessant stream of words. Seek the company of the ancient banyan tree at the edge of the royal gardens. There, embrace silence." The king hesitated. Could silence truly hold the answers he sought? Yet something in Kavi's eyes urged him to try, and so Rajan retreated to the banyan tree. For 15 days he sat in quiet contemplation. The world outside faded, the courtiers' gossip, the political intrigues, the demands of rulership, all dissolved into the stillness. As the days turned into weeks, Rajan noticed subtle shifts. The rustling leaves whispered secrets, and the fragrance of blossoms became a balm for his weary soul. He watched ants traverse the gnarled roots, their tiny journeys echoing the grand tapestry of existence. On the 12th day, a gentle rain fell. Rajan closed his eyes, feeling each droplet kiss his skin. In that moment, he understood. The power of silence lay not in absence but in presence. It was the space between thoughts, the pregnant pause before creation, the canvas upon which life painted its masterpieces. When the 15th day arrived, Kavi returned. His eyes crinkled in approval as he observed the king's serene countenance. "What have you learned, Rajan?" The king's voice emerged like a distant echo. "Silence is not emptiness, but fullness. It is the fertile ground where wisdom blooms. Excessive talking dissipates energy, scatters focus, and blinds us to the beauty around us." Kavi nodded. "Look inward, O king. You are the ultimate ruler of your inner world. There, life begins and happiness is born." And so Rajan ruled with newfound clarity. His words became precious gems, chosen with care. His courtiers marveled at his transformation, the calmness that radiated from him, the depth of his gaze. In the annals of the kingdom, they recorded the tale of Rajan the Silent King. His legacy was not in grand conquests or glittering treasures, but in the quietude he embraced, the silence that echoed through generations, reminding all that sometimes the greatest power lies in the spaces between words. And so, dear reader, remember this. Amidst life's cacophony, seek your banyan tree of silence. There you'll find the answers you seek, whispered by the wind and etched upon your soul.